Barcelona 11 vs Manchester United, confirmed team news, predicted lineup, injury latest for Europa League. Before I tell you more about tonight's game, I need you to press the like button and subscribe to the channel because that way you help us bring you hot news every day from Barcelona. A blockbuster encounter between two European juggernauts takes place at Camp Nou on Thursday night as Barcelona play host to Manchester United in the first leg of their Europa League playoff. Rafinha is expected to start for Barcelona against Manchester United in the Europa League. Manchester United visit the Camp Nou for the first leg of their Europa League playoff tie in a matchup Barcelona coach Xavi has labelled as spectacular. Former Leeds forward Rafinha is set to start the match for Barcelona, who have been playing a 4-4-2 diamond formation which morphs into a conventional 4-3-3. Xavi's side are La Liga leaders by 8 points and have won their last 11 matches in all competitions. Barcelona have not faced United since they met in the Champions League in April 2019, when the Catalan club made it 4 competitive victories in a row over the Red Devils. Rafinha said on Wednesday, "I expect a tough match. It's one of the best games you can play. We know what we have to do in order to pick up the win." Ousmane Dembele is set to miss both legs of the tie with a thigh injury, and Sergio Busquets is also likely to miss out after injuring his ankle. The two teams have previously etched their names into Champions League folklore, but their latest meeting over 2 legs will be their first in Europe's secondary club competition. Despite thrashing Victoria Plzen both home and away, claiming just 1 point across 4 encounters against Bayern and Inter prevented the Catalan Giants from securing a top 2 spot. Since losing 3-0 at home to Bayern in their penultimate group match on October 26, their only defeat at Camp Nou in 14 games so far this season, Xavi's side have excelled on the domestic front, putting together a 16-game unbeaten run across all competitions. Barca's near-immaculate top-flight run has coincided with a blip in form from rivals and reigning champions Real Madrid, and Xavi's side are now on course to lift their first La Liga title in 4 years as they boast a 11-point lead at the summit, albeit having played a game more. While 5-time Champions League winners Barcelona would prefer to be competing in Europe's premier club competition, the prospect of becoming Europa League champions for the first time is sure to motivate Xavi and co., who have already won the Spanish Super Cup this year, as they attempt to balance their domestic duties with a 2-legged clash against Man United. Barca have lost 5 of their last 11 European games at Camp Nou, but they head into Thursday's contest having won each of the last 4 meetings with Man United. Indeed, Champions League final triumphs in 2009 and 2011 against the Red Devils were followed by a 4-0 aggregate win in the quarter-finals of the same competition in 2019. Almost 15 years on from their last Champions League triumph in 2007 to 2008, Man United have had to get used to the rigors of Europa League football, competing in the competition on 6 occasions in the last 12 seasons. Barcelona will be without key duo Ousmane Dembele and Sergio Busquets, who are set to miss both legs of their Europa League playoff tie with respective hamstring and ankle injuries. In the absence of Dembele, one of Gavi, Ferran Torres or Ansu Fati could operate on the left flank, joining top scorer Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha in the front 3. Gavi is also an option to fill in for the injured Busquets in midfield, but Frank Kessie was given the nod to start alongside Frenkie de Jong and Pedri last time out, and the Ivorian may retain his starting role on Thursday. Xavi is unlikely to make too many changes, if any, to his defense, which has kept more clean sheets, 16, than any other team across Europe's top 5 leagues so far this term, but he may consider replacing Alejandro Balde with experienced left-back Jordi Alba. As for Man United, Donny van de Beek, knee, Christian Eriksen, ankle, Anthony Martial, hip, Scott McTominay, muscle, and Antony, leg, will all miss out through injury, while Lisandro Martinez and Marcel Sabitzer are both suspended. However, Casemiro is available for selection after missing the last 2 Premier League games due to suspension, and the Brazilian is set to partner compatriot Fred in centre midfield. Ten Hag may consider recalling centre-back Raphael Varane at the expense of Harry Maguire, while Jadon Sancho could continue on the right flank, joining Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford and Wout Weghorst in attack. Barcelona, possible starting lineup. Ter Stegen, Kound, Araujo, Christensen, Alba, Pedri, De Jong, Kessie, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Gavi. Manchester United, possible starting lineup. De Gea, Dalot, Barany, Shaw, Malaysia, Casemiro, Fred, Sancho, Fernandes, Rashford, Weghorst. Let us know in the comments how much you think this game will be. If you've come this far and haven't signed up, now is the time. Press like and subscribe.